This morning, a couple from Florida is tackling rising concerns about safety on the football field. 3 high school players died from game-related injuries last month alone. 16 have died since 2013. Brian and Kathy Haugen lost their 15-year-old son Taylor in 2008 when a hit caused his liver to rupture. Well, now the couple is educating coaches, parents, and players. Mark Strassmann is in Johns Creek, Georgia, outside Atlanta. Good morning, Mark.
Good morning. Player safety has football's focus from the NFL to Pop Warner football for little kids. And with the emphasis on concussions and preventing helmet-to-helmet hits, tackling now is often lower between the shoulders and the knees. But that opens up a new, potentially fatal worry. Watch as 15-year-old receiver Taylor Haugen reached for a pass in 2008. 2 tacklers hit him, one from the front, another from the back. He staggered off the Florida field.
They laid him down on the bench, and he was losing color at that point.
Did you know that this was really bad?
I was praying that it wasn't as bad as I thought it was.
Taylor died the next day from a massive liver rupture. He was Brian and Kathy Haugen's only child.
Could you ever have imagined playing football?
Never.
No.
It was his passion. He loved the sport of football.
The risk of internal injuries was not even on your radar?
No.
No.
It wasn't. Now I look at it and it's like, why did I not see this? It's an entire area of their body that has no protection at all.
Abdominal injuries, blows to the liver, kidneys, and spleen are a new wave of worry in a sport adapting to the threat of head injuries.
So I think we're going to have the lower abdomen and the ribs and the chest be more targeted.
At Children's Healthcare of Atlanta, Dr. David Marshall is a sports medicine specialist.
So that's good for the head, that's good for concussions, but might not be so good for the liver and the spleen.
Make sure there's nothing lift up on them.
At Johns Creek High School, the Haugens handed out these protective shirts to the football team.
Try that on for me.
The shirt, made by EvoShield, molds a polymer padding around a player's midsection.
You can throw the shirt in the washing machine.
At Johns Creek, all 107 players got a shirt. Set, go! From the varsity starters to the third-string freshmen. After their son died, the Haugens started a foundation to educate and equip high school teams. But they're frustrated that no one now tracks how often these injuries occur. Kathy Haugen has this message for football parents.
Be our child's advocate, because you cannot count on school administration, coaches, athletic trainers, really anyone who's going to protect and have your child's best interest more than you are.
This is the shirt, which retails for about 80 bucks. The padding is here and here to protect the midsection. The Haugens and their foundation usually split the cost with schools 50-50. And so far, they've given out 3,000 shirts to schools in 7 states. Gail?
That's great news. Great news. Raises some important questions.
Pain they felt from losing their only son.
And I'm glad they're bringing attention to this, because I hadn't thought about that lack of protection around the waistline.
Right, if I had a son playing football, I'd be trying, where do I get that shirt? Thank you, Mark.